months ago, I messaged Michael Green to kind of warn him about all of this because the family knew all of this was going to happen.
J.C. Johnson, for those of you who don't know, went all the way to Mike and Tina's town from, I think, up northeast. I'm not sure of the exact place, because he wants to start a new life 5 minutes away from Tina. And it's dangerous and it's scary and it's stupid. And they were right to call the cops. I advised Mike to call the cops as well, just so the name is there, right? In case something does happen, someone breaks into your house overnight, they know who it was.
Why don't we get J.C. Johnson and Tina on here and clarify what's going on?
His sister, I just sent an invite to the server. If we talk to her for a minute.
Yeah, we got him.
Yes, we can do that on Rewind. Let's do it for Rewind. So what's going on, Tay? Tell us about JC, because you know the background story. JC Johnson, he's obsessed with Kid Behind the Camera. We just found out recently that he secretly went to Tina and Kid Behind the Camera's town and is staying there, and they're really worried and they want to call the police.
Well, his whole intention over the last couple years has been to get over there for Michael Green and Tina. That's been his whole intention. But I don't think he's dangerous. He's just a stalker.
Tina, you don't have to be worried about me. I just really love the site. I just really love the state. I love the food and the beach. I love the weather. Tina, you and Mike ain't got to be concerned about me.
JC, there's something wrong with you mentally. I don't know what you suffer from, but you can't be moving 5 minutes, 5 states away, being 5 minutes from Mike and Tina. That is obviously one of the intentions of you, is to run into them or show up at their house.
No, it's not.
You're parasocial.
You can say what you want, but it's not.
150%. Yeah, you're pissing on my head and telling me it's raining right now. You're pissing on the entire chat right now and telling the chat that it's raining.
That makes it worse, by the way.
JC,
it was just
let me
like
ask you a simple question. Do you have a poster of Kid Behind the Camera, and is there a hole in his mouth?
Welcome to the show. We have a lot to discuss. JC, first of all, this is the first time I'm seeing your hotel room, and I got to admit, one of the conditions for me doing this was to see that you actually were in a hotel room, and I didn't get to see it till just now, so I am glad to see it.
Yes, I told y'all that I was going to be in a hotel room, because what I'm dealing with is absolutely for sure real on what I'm doing. And, to clarify with you, audience, I really do want to be here. I do enjoy being here, making y'all happy and just entertaining y'all. I really do want to be here.
Yeah.
But Bones wasn't for sure, but Bones, we've been talking, so he knows I want to be here, but he isn't really for sure. So, but I really want to be here for y'all.
He just wants to be a part of the club and watch everything outsider perspective and feel like they feel. Everybody watching him. He's autistic. He has Asperger's syndrome.
The only thing is, I have the issues with, can you handle this and stuff, but I think for right now, it is important for you to tell your story because there are so many people questioning whether or not you're telling the truth. Last night, I was up until about 3 a.m. JC joined the wrap-up show with me and Kalila, and he was on the side of the road, and we were helping him with resources. We got him to get the police at least to come and pick him up because he didn't have a ride. So I thought, okay, fine. The police are coming. They're going to take him to the hotel room. About an hour later, I hear from JC. He did not get in the car with the police officers because they would not let him in with the amount of stuff that he has. It looked like a whole damn flea market. Okay, you had your whole entire house on that side of the road in a bad neighborhood, might I add. And I was like, JC, you got to take some of the stuff with you and just go. You can't be out here all night. And you were very adamant. No, and you said in this industry, the entertainment industry, this stuff is things that I need. You said you had a $3,000 vacuum, by the way, which I don't know how you have a $3,000 vacuum. I'm going to be so for real.
The cab driver that was supposed to take me to my hotel room, well, he didn't take me to the correct hotel room at first, and so I ended up missing the check-in time for the one I was supposed to be in, and I ended up figuring a way to get this one because there was no way that I was going to be able to get...
Did you get your money back for the first one?
No, because that one was, a non-refundable one, and I'm pissed off about it.
So how did you afford both? Because you told me how much money that this person sent you, and the math isn't really adding up.
Well, lucky I met a very nice, gentleman, and I do want to shout him out because I feel like he's owed to be shouted out. But I don't really want to, say his name because I don't want to dox him. You know, so my newest friend, dude, if you're watching, shout out to you, man. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful.
So someone sent you money yesterday, and then now another person has given you money. There are people that accuse you of stalking, right? Tina, Mike, Daddy Liam Porter. They do think you are a stalker to some degree. So I could see the reservation, at least. What do you have to say about that? Like,
I'm not a stalker. Like, I'm not a stalker. I don't do that stalking shit. Like, I know, I've been stalked before. So I know how stalkers are because I've been stalked before.
JC Johnson has been removed from the roommate's house. He was in a hotel. He may have doxed himself at that hotel, but thank God he was checking out. And last we heard of him, he was sweet sailing on a bus. Was it a train or a bus? I think it was a bus. Over to new home for him and Toby, where a woman, I thought it was a woman, by the way, but you're saying it's a man, had adopted him online. And
so now as far as the woman that adopted me, she's been a longtime friend of mine from Kansas.
Okay.
And she used to drive me around, but she adopted me as her little brother.
And how does that work exactly? How does someone just adopt a grown man as their brother?
Not like legal paper adoption, just
Okay, it's more of a verbal agreement.
Pretty much, yes.
Do you call her Big Sis?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Sometimes I call her, sis or big sis.
Does she call you little bro?
She does sometimes, yes.
Fuck you. Pay you no attention, bitch.
Why the fuck would we pay you?
He said
that. Let me ask you this: you want to sit there and tell me that you don't hate me? Well, guess what? I know you do.
I do. You're a liar. I'm tired of it.
I'm not a liar.
You go from house to house doing the same bullshit, bro. Shut up.
Well,
Why'd you get kicked out of the last place you lived at?
Well,
that's none of your business, Foxy.
He also did lie to me. He told me that he was going to go live with his new appointed sister.
Yeah, he's in the motel.
Well, no, because he never went to her house. He met a man online and took a 9-hour bus ride to go meet this man. And when he got there, the man had no intentions of meeting with him, didn't even tell him where he was going to be staying at, and has a whole other boyfriend.
You have been using the people in society to pay for you to fucking suck. And when people don't do what you want, you do allegations on them. You are a wandering bitch.
I don't use people, Tina. I'm not a user.
Fuck you do. Yeah.
No, I do. You don't know me as well as you think you do.
Tell Tina how you got the hotel room tonight.
A program that was kind enough to help me because I asked them for help, and they gave me this room for 3 nights while I was in the middle of making phone calls around to look for shelters.
You know what? You're a bitch.
You said the girl paid for it.
You're a bitch. How about that?
Excuse me, I'm talking.
Oh, I'm talking, bitch.
Excuse me, I'm talking.
What the fuck is up with you using AI to make a picture of you, Mike, and your dog as your background picture?
I don't have any of that.
Mike is shitting about that, bro. He thinks that's weird.
Well, it's also your screensaver. It is your screensaver.
No, it ain't.
Right.
It ain't.
Your roommate proved it.
I'm done with Tina's bullshit.
Why are
I'm done with her lying on my name.
Okay.
I'm done with that.
What is the thing that she's done that has upset you the most?
She's always accused me of sending her shit and showing up when I would never fucking do that.
You were looking in her window. That's not true.
That's not true. I don't know where her house is, nor do I care to. I don't know, but I'm fucking pissed out of my goddamn fucking mind.
Well, I don't want you to be out of your mind. I want you to be, sane and collected here. So why don't we calm you down? You want to do some breathing exercises and we'll center ourselves? Can you take
I've got to get my socks and my shoes on, and I got to go outside because I don't want to be screaming because there are other residences.
It's okay. That's what we're going to do. We're going to calm down. Can you take a big breath in and then take a big breath out? No, you don't have to leave. Just stay where you are. You're not going to scream.
But Bones, I was going to also discuss with you as far as my new adoptive sister. She's dealing with some other family stuff right now, and her roommate.
I think, JC, you might be being buddy trolled by the guy that sent you on the bus for hours. Where did you meet this guy? Have you ever FaceTime with this guy?
The one that helped me escape.
Well, no, he didn't. I thought you said that the woman helped you escape by paying for...
No, I told you it was a friend of mine that and his name, I'm not going to sit there and say his name, but
we'll call him Jebediah for the rest of this interview. Do you think
I'm
it's
trying
at
to
all
explain
possible
everything.
that this guy sent you 9 hours in a different direction in a random state just to troll you?
he lives here
How do you know?
because I've seen it on his profile, and I'm not going to show any profiles either.
That's fair. Have you ever FaceTime with him?
We've only just spoke through messages, but on the site itself, we've also video cammed.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Once or twice.
You've been on video face to face though?
Yes.
I don't know if I believe you though that he paid for the bus. Because you told me it was your big sister that paid for it. Now you're saying he paid for it. I don't think he did.
My friend that helped me escape, he did pay for the ticket.
Jebediah paid for
But the guy that you're wanting to talk to me about as far as the boyfriend, yeah, we're not going to talk about him no more.
Wait, so he didn't pay for this ticket?
The boyfriend didn't. The guy friend, he paid for it.
I can't keep up. Who's the guy friend? The guy that paid for the hotel room also paid for your bus?
The Jebediah guy.
No. I thought Jebediah was the lover. You're talking about...
No, Jebediah was never my lover, and he was never going to be.
Okay, so for context, Jebediah is your lover. So let's stick to that.
No, he's not.
No. I'm not. I'm saying that's the name I'm assigning to your love. Like the guy that you were going to see. That's who I'm assigning Jebediah to.
Okay.
We're gonna call the guy that paid for your hotel room Critter, okay? So Critter paid for your hotel room and he paid for the bus, but he was never your lover. Jebediah never sent you any money and he wanted to start a life with you. And how many FaceTime calls have you had with him or video calls?
Like maybe once or twice.
And how long were they in duration?
Some of them were, through the night. Some of them were just, here and there.
When you got there, let's unpack that. When you got there, you said, "Hey, honey, I'm here." What did he say?
Well, and he was like, "Okay," and then he was still proceeding to go with at first going through with it, and then he all of a sudden was like sent me a text message saying, "Oh, my lover came home. You can believe whatever. Right now, I just want to move on and give you the update
that the audience thinks you're truthful. How do you ever expect them to be fans?
I don't care.
But don't you want them to be your fans and send you donos and send you crowns? And, there's a couple people saying that if JC actually told the truth for once, that I would crown to his show when he became a host.
I'm just saying they can believe whatever. I don't care. I just want to move on and give you all the update that I'm really trying hard now.
No, you're not. You're currently homeless, and the new love of your life just stood you up. You're currently in a hotel room.
I'm in a better environment as far as a different state. It's much safer.
Well, the grass ain't always greener on the other side, and the mattress ain't always not shittier on the other side.
And I'm working on getting myself my own place.
Well, that's good.
Out here.
JC, are you in Florida right now?
I think I'm gonna tell you where I'm at.
Are you in Florida?
What makes you think I'm gonna tell you where I'm at?
Are you in Tennessee? Are you in Kansas? He was already talking about going to South Carolina, and I was trying to confirm because the only reason why he would be in South Carolina is because he likes to stalk Tina and Mike.
That's the main point. It's just no one cares about.
It has nothing to do with them. I'm coming here because
There you go.
I'm leaving this call.
Okay,
if all she's going to do is scream at me, I'm not dealing with it.
Fupa,
I scream because you won't shut up.
You can shut your cake hole.
Hold on, I want to make
French fries.
I want to make one thing very clear, both of you. But if you are stalking Tina, it's very important to note that you are currently very near to her right now.
No, I'm not near her at all.
Well, it might be, it might be more, you might want to ask the church to give you some life insurance. Because if you're stalking me, you're going to need that for your burial.
You have nothing to worry about. I'm just here to establish residency because I fell in love with the fucking state.
Johnny, let's go. Get all the dogs together.
What do you love?
Get the bat.
What do you love about the state? What do you love about it? Maybe this could be your time to
I love Myrtle Beach.
Have you ever been?
Yes, I have. I love Myrtle Beach. It's my favorite beach. It always has been since I first came here. And I was a kid when my mama took me here, and my siblings and we all came to Myrtle Beach. I loved it. And I even was doing the subways. I had a great time the very first time I came here, and I fell in love with the state. And I told my mama, I said, one of these days, I'm going to move to South Carolina and establish residency because I love it here.
But can you ask her if they traveled to Myrtle Beach growing up? He was not a young
kid. He was like 20 years old when they went. So that was another lie. He did not see Myrtle as a kid. So
God. All right.
Like, do you know who you're talking to? And you got my shirt on with my bleach stain.
This is not your shirt.
You're weird as hell, bro.
This is not your shirt.
You're weird as hell, bro. You're the weirdest person I've ever met.
I believe that. I believe that's his shirt. 100%.
It is not his
And
shirt.
then on top of that, I inboxed Bones. You're lying, telling them you're not in South Carolina. You're dumb ass.
I didn't say that I wasn't.
Yeah, we know where you at. Bones the proof.
My God.
He asked me to drive him to Tina's trailer park so he could buy a trailer in hopes of seeing her and Mike.
Give me my phone.
If I had said it was probably a joke, why would I go to her house? Why would I go to Mike's house? Why would I do that?
You can sit here and cover your ass all you want. Everyone knows it's not a joke. Everyone knows you're obsessed with them. Everyone knows it already. So stop trying to cover your ass.
Is it true that his ex is not actually dead?
Also, I don't believe Rodney is dead. I could be wrong, but I've not heard of such. He was just a short fling when he was cheating on Roger.
Okay, so about the guy Rodney, right? Okay, because his last ex was Roger, which I got Roger's number. I could call him right now if I wanted to. Me and Roger are actually in good standing. So, one day we were sitting here where I live now, which JC moved here in June, so not too long ago. We were sitting in my living room. We were all sitting here, and I looked at him because I knew he was lying about certain shit in the past, and I was like, yo, like, why do you lie to them about, like, being married and this and that? So I was like, is it just for, like, content? Like, do you want views? And he's like, yeah, you know, that really is what it is, to be honest with you.
How do you know where he is now?
Because, y'all ready? Y'all want to know how? Because when he left, I deleted. We used to share location when he lived with me. I deleted it, and I blocked him. This dumbass is still sharing his location with my best friend right now.
Yeah, that's the only reason I brought up this city was because, one, he said he was going to fucking Kansas, a totally different direction to meet a guy.
20 minutes ago, I sent Bones his live location right now where he's at. I told him, like, you're obsessed with them, like, you shouldn't move out there. So when I went and got him in Illinois, and we made a stop in Tennessee on the way, we were going towards South Carolina, so we stopped in Tennessee out in Nashville. He wanted me to drive him to your literal trailer park, Miss Tina D, and he wanted to find a trailer in your park.
Yeah, that's why it's concerning.
I said, JC, what's in South Carolina that you like? Oh, they got good food fairs. I've been to Myrtle Beach. I said, so basically no reason. You're just obsessed with them and you want to move near them. So, like, you know, he's delusional and he's nutty, but we're not. Like, we know what's going on.
I'm sorry, he was already saying that he was going to Kansas to meet this guy. Now all of a sudden he turns up in fucking South Carolina, and we videoed that.
The guy that I met online that I was talking to.
When Tina got on panel, all of a sudden he didn't want to say where he was.
Let's not forget, this is the same guy that bought a gaming chair with his SSI and sent it to Bridget's house. You know, how did you even get the addresses? He goes, oh, all the fans have the addresses.
As far as me being in South Carolina, like I said, there was a guy online that I've been talking to for a while that actually lives here, and I was talking to him, and then all of a sudden now he just doesn't want to be with me, and I'm fine with that. But I'm still going to establish residency because of the fact that I like Myrtle Beach and the food here. That's it. Well, it has nothing to do with Gina or Mike.
The only reason why it's concerning. Wait, hold on, Nando. The only thing that's concerning, right, is because you've told multiple different versions of the story, right? You did say that you wanted to go to that location, but instead you were adopted by a woman. You lied to me and said you were at her house. You said that you were at her house, right? And then you switched up the next day on air. I think I found out that you actually went to go see a man instead. And then now that man, we don't even know if he is, you know, real or not. I'm not saying he's not, but we don't know. And now we find out that you're actually near Tina, and that's concerning.
He lied and said he wasn't in South Carolina. He's been there since the day after he left my house, and we've had his location the whole time.
I want to know how many miles you are from me, and I want to know now.
Tina, I'm not here in this town for you and Mike. I'm here to just establish residency and have a better life. I love Myrtle Beach. I love the food here. That's it.
But maybe
you've been obsessed with Michael. He has children now. I'm telling you, if you come near one of us,
I have nothing to worry about. I'm not going to come near y'all.
I asked how many miles. There's nothing wrong with that. I have to protect
I don't even know how many miles, and I don't care.
Could you understand why that could be really concerning for her to find out on air, right? You do understand, right?
Like I said, I'm not here for them. I'm here to better my life for me and Toby. That's it. Like I said, I'm not here for you and Mike. I'm here for me and Toby. Just establish residency and have a better life. That's it. You have nothing to worry about me.
But you do realize that it doesn't look good when you were, quote unquote, apparently in Philly, and out of 49 states, you end up in the same state that Tina and Mike were in.
And lie about it.
I fell in love with the state when I was a kid, and I've dreamed of living here, you know, ever since. It has nothing to do with Mike. It has nothing to do with him.
You're a liar.
I just like this state and the food and the beach.
Hold on,
How does your roommate know what trailer park I live in? You know what? I'm just gonna let it go, right? I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it or nothing. Is that what you think? You're sadly mistaken, brother. Sad.
Like I said, I have no means of ever coming near you. I'm just established residency because I love the state and I love the food and I love the beach. That's it.
Well, you're going to be homeless on the beach with a poor dog in the heat. He came to my state, where I live.
Yep.
I didn't go to his.
Because like I know that you've been dealing with JC Johnson for
I'm
years.
only here for me and Toby.
You keep saying that, but your actions and your previous actions say a different story. You just look like a crazy deranged stalker right now.
I'm not here for Tina and Mike. I'm here for me and Toby to establish residency because I love the state and I love the beach and I love the food.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to request Keemstar to get him out of the universe. He's too close to us. He's been obsessed with his family. He sent shit to Mike's house. He's got 2 children in that fucking house. And I can promise you, whatever you hear in my fucking body, if he comes near those kids, I don't like this at all. It ain't about fear.
Like I said, I'm just here for Toby and myself to better our lives. That's it.
The whole time.
Okay, but
He's gonna go live with a woman in Wisconsin. He's gonna go over here and churn butter with the Amish. Come on, man.
And you have nothing to want, but I'm not going to come to your house. I don't have any means to. I'm just here for me and Toby to better our lives. That's it. I keep telling you, I'm not here for them. I'm here for me and Toby to establish residency because I love the state. That's all it is.
Why would you come somewhere you don't have nothing and put your dog in that situation too? Because you want sympathy. South Carolina has
It has nothing to do with sympathy. I want a new life for myself and Toby.
Okay,
That's
but
all
I
it
want
is.
you to clear this up right now. I want you to clear this up, and please be honest, because we've already caught you in multiple lies. Be honest and just tell us straight up. Why did you go to that location? Because you've already told us multiple lies about why you went there. So now is the time to just come clean.
Like I said, there was a guy that I met online, here, and we were supposed to be together. He doesn't want to be together, and I'm cool with that. And I'm only still staying here because I want to establish residency, only because it's for a better life for me and Toby. That's it.
But why did you lie about going to see another woman, and then now it's not adding up?
Now I told you the woman who is a friend of mine who adopted me as her baby brother, she wanted me to go to her house, and I told her that I wanted to come here to establish residency for a better life for me and Toby. She herself also wants to get out of Kansas and be my roommate for a better life for herself.
I swear to God, I'm going to have a heart attack.
It looks like you went to get as close to Tina as possible and are now homeless.
It has nothing to do with her, Mike. It has nothing to do with them.
Well, hopefully not. But, JC, are you maybe planning on leaving? Is this more of a pipe dream? That because you currently don't have anywhere to live. Is it possible that maybe after I think your hotel room or wherever you're staying expires tomorrow, will you be leaving that area?
I mean, I'm trying to figure out establish residency for me to live and have a better life here. And that's it for just me and Toby.
So he doesn't want to leave.
Obsessed with Mike and me and then grandpa people for years, and now we got 2 little kids to think about. We got Mike's little children.
Yes, we do.
And they were saying, "Oh, it's not about you, Tina," but it is, bitch. You know what pisses me off? Nobody gave a fuck, bro. Oh, give 100 members, Tina. He can live with you.
He wants a new life for Toby in South Carolina. You don't have to worry about me, Tina. I ain't gonna show up at your door, dearie. Okay? Listen here, honey bunches of oats. I want a better life for me and Toby. Okay?
Well, he lied about where he was going too, didn't he?
Yes.
All right. So how did he lie about where he was going? Where was he supposed to go?
In Kansas.
Kansas?
And he's been in South Carolina this whole time.
Are you serious? JC Johnson cannot be here.
And I already texted him and I said, no way, he's got to go now.
He has to go.
Yeah.
Tina and a few of us have some questions just to follow up with you after the nature episode. Now that there's been some time in between the ending of that show to our show, and we've all had some time to decompress, I thought it'd be a good time to just get some questions in that may have not been asked, that don't have answers, and that we all have clear heads. So Tina, what did you want to ask JC Johnson?
You want to be cremated or do you want to get buried?
Oh man, I'm here for a better life for myself. That's all I'm here for me and Toby.
You came here with nothing.
To live near
you came here with nothing. Saying you want a better life, my ass.
I do want a better life for me and Toby. That's why I'm here.
I know what you're doing, but you're not staying here in Somerville. I promise you.
I'm not here for you or anybody else.
It doesn't matter. You're not staying here. It doesn't matter. JC, what are you doing here? You have no money. You can't take care of your dog.
I can take care of my dog.
Oh, no, you cannot.
Oh, yes, I can. I have been for 14 years. I'm not here in this town for you or anybody else, but I'm here to have a better life for me and Toby.
No. You go anywhere in this world. We're not.
It has nothing to do with you guys. I want a better life for me and Toby. That's why I'm here.
What is your plan now that you are in South Carolina? I imagine that you're staying out of a hotel.
Of my own. I plan on getting a place of my own and have a better life for me and Toby.
Okay, but JC Johnson, how are you going to get a place of your own?
No, we don't have homeless here in Southern
How would I be homeless? There absolutely are benefits here for me and my dog. One of my other friends have actually web searched and told me there are benefits here for me and Toby.
It's not for you. You know why you're here.
It has nothing to do with y'all.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's a no.
I'm not in her neighborhood at all.
You're in her town.
You're close enough, bitch.
4 miles?
I'm only staying in a hotel while I'm looking for a place to live somewhere in this state.
JC, if Mike talks to you and he tells you that you have to leave the state of South Carolina, are you willing to leave the state?
With me trying to find a better life for me and Toby in a state that I fell in love with, why should I have to leave and not bother nobody else?
Do you understand why Tina is so uncomfortable with you being so close to her in South Carolina? Can you understand that? Do you understand why she's so upset?
Like, I don't know, but I don't care. I'm not here for her.
Okay,
I'm not here for
that's not the question. That's not the question I
me.
asked, JC. I asked, can you understand why Tina would be so upset that you are in her town after all these
She doesn't like me,
things?
and I don't care. She hates me, and she don't like me. I don't care that she don't like me.
You're psycho, and you've bothered her for several years.
I don't call her. I don't text her. I don't talk to her.
You follow her around the internet.
Say Tina or Mike reached out to you and said, you know what, I'm going to give you some cash and I'm going to pay your first and last months on a trailer in some other state. Would you be willing to go? Hypothetically.
Why would I accept money from them? I don't need their help. I'm not here to bother you. I'm here to get a better life for me and Toby. I don't care if you believe it or not, but
I don't care.
I am here for a better life for me and Toby. That's it.
You told everybody you were in Kansas. Then you told everybody you were going to Illinois. Told everybody you're going to Missouri.
And it's like freaky that like you're moving almost next to Tina.
Right.
So like, I mean, out of all the places you could have chosen where it could have been so much more affordable.
I've been looking for places all over this state.
No, you haven't.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't. No, you have
yes,
not.
I have. I've dreamed of living here on my own to have a better life for me and Toby.
How old were you when you found AGP and Tina and Mike?
I was in high school.
Yeah, so roughly 16 years probably of stalking these guys. As soon as you became an adult, you decided that where they live is where you want to live.
All I've done is been watching their videos and supporting them.
Obsessing. You're right. I used the wrong word. Obsessing over.
My mother has been trying to take my check from me. She's been trying to lock me away.
Have you ever thought that maybe she's been doing that to try and help you?
No, she threw me out on the 23rd before Christmas. She does not give two shits about me.
What's happening with JC Johnson? I've just heard about this. Can you catch me up?
He's here.
He's in your house right now?
No, he's in Starkville, South Carolina, 4 miles from my house.
Are you able to go on camera for a moment?
So Fupa Cheese just came up and said you have now officially gone to the cops, which I think is a good thing. Is that true?
Yes.
What up?
I saw people were talking about
JC Johnson.
There's JC.
There he is.
I'm not at your house. I would never go to your house.
The dude, first of all, made all these AI videos of us like fucking like kissing and hanging out and all this all crazy shit. And he's shown he has like a proclivity to like obsess over me. And he comes of all the places to Somerville, 5 minutes from my home.
Right.
Yeah,
Jason. I'm not here for you or Tina. I'm here to establish residency for a better life for myself. That's all it is. I want a brand new start for myself.
Where are you from exactly? How long did you drive?
He was on a great
hours. Hold on. If you cannot drive there, why are you there? Why wouldn't you find a job in your town where you can walk or ride a bicycle?
I left Philadelphia because I wanted to get far, far away from the extroverts because they know everywhere.
You just so happened to move
place.
5 minutes from Tina. You're a weirdo, dude. I know people like you. You're just like Turbo.
You might not have breaking any laws. You may not have even broken any rules in the Discord, but this is weird behavior to go to their town.
Sure is. With no job, no money, no nothing. Begging our church.
All I know is I'm just trying to establish a new start for myself. That's it. I'm not here to bother nobody.
Why does it have to be linked to Kid Behind the Camera and Tina?
It has nothing to do with him, King. It has nothing to do with him. I just want a fresh new start.
Dude, it's not. You're literally lying. Everyone knows you're a super fan of both of them, and you
I'm
went
still a
to.
fan of him, but however, like I said, I'm not here to bother him.
He got
But
one
you
mistake.
are okay. Literally, just you going to their town is going to bother them. They're going to be thinking, "Oh my God, this guy is
I'm not
coming
getting a
to."
place here in this town. I've been calling around looking for a place elsewhere, not this town. But the bus dropped me off in this town.
That's a lie, JC. Come
It
on.
did.
Yeah, Buzz, can you drop me off my shit behind the
I got
camera
on the
and see
bus
the dealer?
because
Then he changed his phone number to my area code so that he could like think that we were like this thing. Then somebody the other week said that his wallpaper. Show me your phone. Let me see your wallpaper on your phone.
Now.
Or you're using it.
I'm using my phone.
Oh. Somebody said that his phone wallpaper is me and him and a dog, like some AI shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I have some stats for you. There are 19,500 towns, cities, and villages in the United States. He had a 1 out of 19,500 chance of landing in Mike and Tina City.
Are going to go back to Kansas. I'm going to give you the money, and I'm going to buy you a ticket, and you're going to go wherever the you want to go. You got a day to think about it. Look at there. Hold me tight, Mikey.
So, do you mean to tell me kid behind the camera is saving JC Johnson from jumping off a bridge and killing himself?
Yes.
Hold on, don't let go. Never.
That is scary.
I can't do it. JC, what is wrong with you?
JC, if you don't get out of their town within the next, I'll be nice, 48 hours, all right? I'll give you 2 days. You're going to get banned from the LCU because that's just too weird, bro.
Like I said, Keem, I'm not getting a place in this town. It's somewhere else in South Carolina I have in mind to get a place in.
You literally have, today's Wednesday, you have until Friday.
I'm telling you, JC, you've been threatening me for days. I didn't even know you were
I
here.
have not threatened you anything.
Yes, you have. You've been.
No, I have not.
This is very, very strange behavior, the things you're doing. You've been sleeping in dog shit, which is weird. Now you're leaving that shithole, a literal shithole that you were living in, and you're going to Mike's town, someone that you have publicly have been obsessed with, in love with. Yeah, dude, like this is very wrong what you're doing.
Like I said, I have plans to go to another part of South Carolina for a new residency. I have no intentions on bothering them.
Stop lying to Keem.
Hey, BJ Johnson, hold on, BJ Johnson. You're there to suck dick?
Yes.
I'm not here to suck dick. I'm here to establish new life for myself.
Keemstar, this is not even funny because me and Mike have then had people roll up on us, hitting the interstate. I've had people come here,
Hang on,
knock
Tina.
on my doors.
His twin sister posted something an hour ago. Read that.
Okay.
My mom didn't throw him out. He didn't want to shower or pay his $200 rent. And he packed his shit and left because we said, you have to stop treating us this way or leave.
Mother did throw me out. She threw me out. I was laying in my bed. I was not bothering nobody. And I was just minding my own business. She comes up in my room and she threw me out on the 23rd just before Christmas. And not a phone call or nothing.
Before Christmas. You didn't want to shower, but you have to shower.
And I did shower the whole time over there.
Mike, can we get the twin sister on one of these shows so we can talk to her?
Just now.
He sent a chair to Mike? What's a weird... Oh, just a single chair? What,
Why?
like a single chair?
It was a brand new gaming chair that I had.
I might try to stay quiet because I'm just trying to figure out what's happening.
That's what I'm doing.
JC Johnson, you can't be moving 5 states.
Your activity is so abnormal that you're scaring everyone.
I had to hire people to stand outside of Bridget's house tonight. Me and Tina found them for me. There's people watching the house.
Yeah, you showing up to their town was diabolical. Like, you were
I
in the
promise
wrong.
you, I have no intentions on ever showing up.
How do we know? How do we know that you were in the? How did we find out that you were in their town? How?
How? Because his roommate told on him.
You know what? First, Mike, I know I'm not supposed to be involved in this game, but let me tell you something. He lied and said he was in Myrtle Beach.
But tell us about like how he got kicked out of the house.
So the family has actually tried really hard to help him, and it started way back with Roger. Roger took Jacob from us when he was right out of high school, 17 years old. This man's in his like 70s. And he took Jacob out of state, and we could not reach him. He had him like manipulated against us. We tried to help him and we could not. And then he decided he was against Roger. So we saved him. And then when he came to our house, we got his bank squared away. We got him glasses. We got everything going for him, and he literally was refusing to do the things for the household. He was making everybody really uncomfortable. He was, first of all, really smelly. He refused to shower when we asked him to. He was screaming, cussing, treating my mom like dog crap, and she did nothing wrong. Then he decides to move out again and go to some crackhead, anyone who will take him in. And when he was done with them, he had to call the cops and make a big drama. He doesn't get like miles apart how far things are. He doesn't get money quantity. I think he's getting the message with you guys telling him, I will do something about it. I hope
Tina's
so.
writing me right now on Facebook saying that the police were just at her house. He called the cops on her, and they're saying Tina's saying that they're saying don't speak his name anymore. So Tina is apparently not allowed to talk about him.
He called the cops several times while living with us, and they were not coming fast enough one day, which he was just getting his things out to go to the crackheads. And we were letting him, and they were not coming fast enough for him to get his things out. And so he called them back with a dire emergency that my stepdad was hurting him.
So he is a cop caller.
Yeah.
This man was in Philadelphia or something like that. Got a bus.
Life for real.
Got a bus ticket to go to Mike and Tina's city, and then he calls the cops on Tina?
When things go wrong for him, that is what he does. That's how he manipulates the system. And he knows that nobody can touch him because he's only on disability. He's never had a job, nor could he. He does not follow directions. He has a short fuse, and he could not work. We were trying to get him like a, part-time job at like a supermarket. That was beneath him. He was going to be a famous YouTuber. And that's the thing. He travels from state to state, meeting all these random people, and makes it difficult to help him. We also don't know where he is if somebody hurts him. And he's definitely manipulating men and doing things with them for money and for places to stay and whatever he can get out of them. This is like a job for him.
Has there ever been like any attempt to get like social services involved or anything, or they just won't
tell us he's an adult and he can control himself? And it's because he really knows how to communicate. He mirrors a lot of people, and my mother talking on the phone when we were kids, and he knows how to speak well. He has since he was really young. So they think he is more competent than he is. And they let him be the adult with rights. So we've just backed off. He's not allowed to live with us. And he thinks we're using him for money. We were charging him $200 and taking care of everything. And he didn't even pay us that. But it's just like enough's enough, and he needs to quit.
Yeah. Listen, you've known him for a long time. How obsessed with me is he?
Very.
That's not good.
Anyone will tell him. And
Shout out, team.
even strangers know about his obsession, for real.
So when he's like coming out and like seeking like Mike and Tina out and all that stuff, do you think it's just like he just wants to be friends with them, or do you think that there's like
number one,
danger
Mike
to it?
To a T. So I know he's like, what is it about me? I'm a fat video gamer, YouTuber. What? That is Jacob's type. He just wants to sit outside the club and watch. That's really
hopefully
him.
he's not sitting outside my house and watching.
Well, no, but I mean, he just wants to feel like a part of y'all's group and maybe leech onto you. Like maybe he thought you were going to take him in and he was going to be close with you. I don't really know what his intentions were. I just know that everything about him was you, and we were getting so tired of it.
Are you really sure like he won't hurt someone?
Yeah.
You're very positive nobody's in danger.
He's done some questionable things I didn't think he would do.
Right.
And you know what? Honest, I do not hate my brother. He used to be like, we were like so close. He literally has just changed. And that video that somebody made of like him before the LCU to now, it honestly made me want to cry because we were best friends. And now he hates me. He doesn't want to talk to me, all because I had a conversation with Mike. Because I knew he was going out of control. Now, if you're a real sister, if you're a real friend, you're going to stop somebody who's making the wrong choices.
Do you think there's anything we could say right now to him? Mike could say to him right now to get him to come back to you and trust you?
I doubt it, but I just pray about it. And wish, whatever we have to do, but I really think he still has more battling to do before he finally hits rock bottom.
Do you think the LCU is helping him or hurting him right now?
Hurting him.
Mm-hmm. It's giving him the attention he wants for all his stories and the drama and his lies. And it's just feeding it to make it keep going. He's got to have another story. Let me call the cops again. Like, it's just making more. It's just making him the victim always. Like, the family never tried to hurt him. We tried to help him. And he's made us look like, we just deserted him on Christmas. First of all, I had a baby December 26th. Okay. We were not leaving him. We were busy.
Yeah, he can't tell the difference because he's so self-centered and he doesn't understand.
Mm-hmm. He only cares about Jacob, even more than his dog. And we've told him, you probably should let him go somewhere he's safe. Even Roger would take care of him. Use his disability when it's convenient. And then when it's not convenient, he's like, you guys are judging me because of my problems. And it's like, you're either a victim or you're crutching it. Like,
Do you know if his ex tried to poison him? Like,
I doubt it.
You think that was all just a machination in his mind for attention?
Story about anybody else that he has told, because I know he's lied on our family. So what's not about it, that's the same everywhere.
Yeah.
So I really don't believe a word he says. I used to, but this new LCU JC, no.
Well, if he's watching, do you have anything that you want to like say to him?
I love you, and I did not come on here to be mean. I just want you to start acting correctly so you can have a happy life. That's it. He's going to have to learn how to follow rules and live in society and not be living this internet lifestyle that he thinks is how everybody lives. He's pushing all the good people out of his life and accepting all the predators from online. And he's honestly like changed mentally into these people he's associating with.
I'm wondering where you're at with this because this is like he's right by your house, right?
Very uncomfortable, Billy.
Yeah.
And what do you think it would take to like get him to like have that wake up call? Or
no longer has attention for what he's doing, and he has to do something else.
So the family is asking for him to be removed from the LCU. Is that your stance on it?
I mean, I think so. I mean, I don't know what is best for Jacob. I just want him to start living more normal and like just enjoying his family again. He's not even met my son. Like, it's really
from a safety standpoint. If he's removed from the LCU and he kind of flips, you think he's going to meet Mike's son? Like, what's going to happen?
I doubt it. Like, almost every I've been with has been way old, and Mike was kind of young for his type, but the white, bigger dude is his type. He loves that. But he wants to look like Michael, and I think it's so weird. Like, we're thinking, if you have a crush, you don't want to be them. You want to like them. It's just, you're not getting it.
Right.
We want him to go to a facility or a group home, something that's going to help him, because he can't live with us. And even if he finds a friend, at least get a decent one. But I don't know anyone decent that would be willing to live with Jacob the way he is.
Right.
There's no telling what's going to happen in his future. I just hope he's safe, whatever happens. I know the Jacob that he used to be, the really sweet guy that he used to be, and this person he is trying to be, I don't know.
What would your family do if he came home to your city?
They would want him to go get help, go to a facility, do something. They're not going to make him go. They would just say, you can't live here because we cannot have you cop calling. We can't have your accusations. We can't have
Mike City cop calling right now. He's doing all the things he was doing to your family that made your family want him out, right? And he's doing that now to Mike and his people.
Of probably 4 months, he called probably 7 times, if not more. And it was like extravagant things. And we're like, we have jobs. We can't deal with this. We can't, your made up internet life should not affect our jobs or any of our real life stuff.
The idea that that he's there in your city, I don't know if he could go anywhere in the world. Why he chose your city? That doesn't seem like magic.
This guy. Yeah, he has like mentality of a 13-year-old. Stuck in a over 30-year-old's body. In a way, I'm kind of glad he's kind of getting a taste of his own medicine because he's just called the police on everybody. But I don't like my brother suffering either.
Right.
But we've warned him though, so it's really something that he asked for.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? Kid behind the camera here. Just wanted to say thank you for those of you that support me and my dad's channel and my channel, and especially on my show, Lolcow Queens. Anyways, please do me a favor and go subscribe to JC Johnson 2939 on YouTube, and please give him a follow and hit that subscribe button to be notified every time he uploads. Thank you again. Love you guys.
I can't believe I'm finally meeting you guys. Mike, Boogie, this is wild.
Good to meet you, man. 15 years, that's crazy. He's a real one. Welcome, brother.
You know, Mike, your videos got me through some rough spots. I used to quote your rants in high school.
Man, it's quiet in here, huh? Someone's at the door. Can I help you?
Hey, are you JC? I'm Michael Green.
Wait, you're Michael Green? The guy from the videos?
That's me. I heard you were a fan. Thought I'd drop by.
What is that?
Something older than the stars. Great grand cosmic magic.
Cosmic magic? You're kidding.
Watch close.
It's like a whole universe in your hand.
A doorway, actually.
Watch close, Michael.
Great grand cosmic. One of the old tricks. Universe owes you something.
What is happening?
Exactly what you asked for in your heart.
I don't think kicking JC off the network was some kind of victory lap. You bullied him for months, you dogpiled him in every thread, and then you all cheered when the LCU banner slapped a red tag on his name. That's not—
Hey, grab my hand.
That's bully me.
I got you. Hold on.
Don't let go.
Never. Come here.
Whoa.
Got you. You're not going anywhere.
Thanks, man. Thought I was gone.
Not while I'm here. Just stay with me.
Still feels like the wind wants me.
Let it try. We hang on till it dies down.
Yeah.
Michael Green?
Yeah.
JC wants you backstage. He knows who you are. Kid behind the camera, right?
Wait, seriously? He knows me?
Yep. Come on, I'll take you.
This is wild.
Michael, right? Kid behind the camera. I watch your channel all the time, man.
No way. You
I
actually
can't believe
watch?
this.
All right. First gift of the night, JC. This one's for you. Man, you didn't have to do that. Had to. It's Christmas. Let's see what we got. Movie's good, huh? Yeah, perfect night. Hey, everybody. It's Michael over here on my channel.
Every road I take is leading me to you.
Wow. He's incredible.
La la la, whoa, la la la, whoa, BoxiMoo.